Alright, this is a very brief tour of my currently messy and partially blooming garden. We have our shady spot and our happy little fountain that the birds love. Lots of ferns. I have ostrich ferns and royal ferns and lady fern and sensitive fern all in there. Some foam flower, miterwort, bunchberry, wild geranium, and blue lobelia, and some calico aster in the back corner. And more blue lobelia behind the fountain, because they always fill in really nicely. And some river grape creeping in from next door, along with the Virginia creeper. And there's the main part of the garden and my little pile of baby plants. Lots of baby plants. And some plants getting ready to be given away. Lots of Canada anemone just finishing up, and blue lobelia, and there's a bunch of wild geranium hidden in there that'll fill in too. Some wild black currant, and I don't know if I'm going to get berries this year, but they're currently ripening. We'll see if the birds share. I have fireweed and sneezeweed and prairie smoke and more blue lobelia, because that's the gift that just keeps giving. Some common milkweed that has joined the party. And my butterfly milkweed is about to bloom. Lots of wild strawberries. More milkweed. And over here, you can see the sea of blue lobelia and wild geranium. And a little closer, we have bottle gentian. In the spring, we have hepatica. And over here, we have some turtlehead poking through. There's also a bunch of baby hairy beard tongues in here somewhere. Nodding onion. Lots of columbine. Blue-eyed grass. Back there we have the bloodroot and wood poppy and Dutchman's breeches. And the Bowman's root. And I've planted a few other little things in here, some more prairie smoke, some scarlet bee balm, and more hairy beard tongue. The kind of bluey green one is a smooth aster, and I've got a sky blue aster over by the fountain, and some wild bergamot, some pale spike lobelia, lots and lots and lots of thimbleweed, sweet Joe pie weed up in the back there. And there are some false sunflowers back there. And black and blue cohosh. The black cohosh is getting ready to bloom, which is always exciting. Tons of white violets, Canada violet. And as we get to the sunny side of things, I have some blue vervain. I have more sneezeweed. I have dense blazing star. I have cylindrical blazing star. Lots of purple violets in the spring. Red cardinal flower. What else? I have lots of pearly everlasting. More prairie smoke, because that's so pretty. And I have some brown-eyed Susans and orange coneflowers. And I have this huge gray-headed coneflower. and the Chili Tick trefoil growing up. That'll be huge eventually. And there is some New York ironweed coming up back there somewhere. And there's a Turk's cap lily and swamp milkweed that are new and growing in. And a bunch of other little tiny things in there that just keep growing. And over here we have the Jerusalem artichoke that I mistakenly put in my garden, not realizing quite how aggressive it is. So now it's in a pot and will be really pretty soon. And I stuck a bunch of my trimmings from my blackcurrant in a pot, and they're all growing really well. So I'll have lots of that to give away too. And that is the garden. And it is close to the end of June. So in a few weeks' time, this will be very colorful with a lot of things in bloom, and definitely at least a couple feet taller. Right now, most of this stuff is about 3 feet tall with a few exceptions. The sweet Joe Pye weed is definitely close to 5'7" now, I would guess. And that's the whole garden.